Okay, so we're going to start in the living room. You've got a full-size couch that lays down into a bed. Plenty of storage. Ceiling fan. Here's where we've done a lot of customization on this. We took out the TV and the cabinets that were overhead and turned this into a bed for our 14-year-old daughter at the time. And when it wasn't a bed, we used it as a computer space for both my wife and I to sit at. It's very large, 6 foot wide by probably 30 inches deep, and it has shelf space underneath, shelf space right there, and you can still tuck your chair all the way in. And you can put another chair in right here. It has a fireplace. It looks pretty real for something in an RV, and it also heats very nicely if you're in an RV park and you want to save your propane. So you've got lots of shelves here in the corner, and you also have curtains, add a nice touch, and obviously was privacy for my daughter when she was in this. We moved the TV over here and put in an extra plug. We had an electrician come in and put in extra plugs for us. Also, we have several USB plugs now, so it's current with the technology we need today. So let's see what else do we cover with this. The shades. The shades are all replaced with nice pull down, a very light, attractive gray. And we also put in chair railing, small chair railing obviously, with the light gray paint. And the paint we did throughout this thing was a high quality, I forget the brand, but we used the Kills adhesive primer, which is the best you can get for this, for holding to the walls. We sanded everything. We did everything by the book because we never wanted to have to come back and revisit that. So I'll stand back again, show you the room as you walk in. It has a 32-inch door, so plenty of room to get in. We also had the floors professionally installed before we did anything else. We took out all the carpet that was in here and put in new carpet on the sides, and then of course new flooring. So as you can see, you've got plenty of storage there, plenty of storage over here, and this also had kind of a built-in that we could put back in if you had a second child. Our 16-year-old son stayed in this, and it's actually sitting out in my parents' barn right there, and it's got built-in shelves underneath it, and he had plenty of storage for his stuff, and that's again why we had these curtains over on this side. These are brand new La-Z-Boy chairs. The one on the right has a massager on it, little sleeve right down in there, and we just plug it in right over here. So I'll give you a look from this angle. So it's a rather large room. We also have the cable. We moved the cable that's up under here. So then we'll move into from here. One last look. Move into the kitchen. And what was really nice, there were several nice features with this RV. One, you could separate this room, so when you shut the door here, someone could be in there watching a movie, and you could be in the bedroom with 2 doors shut, and it's pretty quiet. It's got a little overflow there, and it's got a really nice, I don't know what you'd call that, but it's a nice window there. It brings in a lot of light. And when we were out west, we just put aluminum foil over it because we didn't want that light, or we didn't want the heat coming in. So again, we did the same. We painted the same colors in here, same theme as we did in the living room. We added hooks there for our keys, hats, lights, dog leashes, and nice little fruit stand there. Okay, so some of the other things, I hope I remember everything here. It obviously had a built-in microwave right there, which is rather large. You can do popcorn in it, pretty much anything you have. We took out the little vent that was pretty much worthless here and mounted a little oven here, so that you can do small pizzas and biscuits and toast and all that good stuff, so we don't have to have a toaster. We also mounted a knife bar there, and all this comes with the RV. We also ran some more wiring here, and so you get a lot more bright light for dishes and such when you turn that on. It's got three settings. The stove is, as you can see there, it works great. One of the biggest upgrades that I consider the most important was this. This sink, I'm going to try not to jiggle this too much, but this sink is is 30 inches wide. It's 30 inches wide. It is 16 inches deep, and I'm sorry, well, I guess you could say, yeah, deep. 30 inches long, 16 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. It's the same size as many home sinks. It was the biggest one I could possibly put in here. I researched this. I researched everything in this thing because we planned to do this full-time thing for years. So I looked at every possible detail to make sure I could get the deepest sink possible and still get the piping working properly. And this thing has been amazing. And another nice feature is you can take this, put over here, and add nice space for whatever you cutting, things like that for cooking. So you can have it here, or you can put it back there. So yeah, this is another nice shelf for putting stuff on, and then we've got the built-in paper towel holder. So these cabinets, many things about this were already heavy duty when we purchased it. The cabinets have these really nice heavy duty shock type deals, so they pop open, and then so that's how that works. We also have storage under the benches. These benches go with this. Storage, a lot of storage under both those benches, and we usually set another chair right here so that we can sit 4 comfortably around this table. The fridge is, oh, my daughter was looking for, needed a mirror. We didn't really have another place for it, so we just put it right there, and that ended up being a nice place to put the mirror. You've got cabinets over the refrigerator. And I'm just going to do another quick walkthrough. We have a shoe rack I built in there. It's just poplar wood. You could paint it, but I kind of liked it, so I didn't. And you could put 4 pairs of shoes and some other things on there. We sometimes put the dog's leashes. Do it from outside, so you can get a better look as you come in. So this is walking into the RV. So, 2 other things I wanted to point out. The trash. So you have a trash can here, and it's just hidden away there, which is really great little feature, because when you're done, and it's right there where you typically throw all your trash. You have a huge area for your pots and pans under here. It goes really deep. Spice rack right underneath your counter, and as you can see, 4 drawers for all your silverware, and a big storage area under here. Stove. Okay, so I think I've covered everything in the kitchen area. So we did the floors, but we did not do any of the painting in this room. This is still all original on the wall. So like I was saying, you could close that completely, and then you've got 3, actually 4 separate rooms, 3 separate rooms, and then I'll show you the 4th. So if the kids want to come in and take a shower or brush their teeth and they're staying up later than you, you just simply pull this, lock it in place here, and you have complete privacy, and it's fairly dark in there. So your bedroom is still can be private, yet when you don't need that, you've got lots of space available. So one of the features we used quite often. So we have more lighting in here that's extra. You can see this up here, and I'm going to just turn it off. It's a little bit bright. And bed has plenty of storage underneath it, like all RVs. And we added the heavy-duty hinges because they just weren't holding it up when we purchased this. We put much heavier hinges in. We added toothbrush holders, cup holders, the kind that you see on the boats. We added a nice upgrade in the shower, which works fantastic. A lot of storage here, hanging over the edge on that. So it's a pretty comfortable shower. I'm standing in it right now. Of course, I'm only 5'7", but you can be about 6'2" and fit in here pretty comfortably. So I'm looking out. So I'm totally inside. So again, you've got the door there that you can close. Sorry about that. And the door here that you can close. Your washer and dryer would go in here. It's got the plugs for it up there. It's got a little hidden panel right here for the water lines. We don't use it for that. We do have a light here. We use it for our coats, our rain gear, flashlights, cleaning gear, all that kind of stuff. Here's a separate washroom or water closet, ceramic toilet. It's got the fantastic fan in here as well that you can set from, actually you can set it right here to come on at a certain temperature, and it will also shut, the top will shut down on it if it's raining and you're not here. So that's that room. And you've also got the fantastic fan here and the thermostat right there for it. Plenty of storage here. Well, we think it is anyway. Even for full-timers, we had no problem. This is where you can put a TV. We stored our towels there. So, oh, and another really nice feature that I loved about this RV configuration was this, the desk. I use that top drawer for all of my junk, pens, all my notebooks and that. And then I would sit right here, as you can see. It's a really nice desk area. Computer, I would just sit right here and I could work. And often we were we had great lake views in that. We actually have a lake here around the corner, and you can just look out and you got a nice big window. And you also had room darkening shades. We put room darkening shade here. So this is the bedroom. I will take a quick scan of it all. Storage over there. Closet is just like your typical RV closet, nothing special. It does have a safe built into the floor, kind of hidden there, and it's it's not, you know, you got to put a padlock on it, but it does have that. So I'm going to step back out. And all the slides, battery, all that stuff's right here in this little panel. And that concludes the RV tour.